Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Natasha and this is Ollie. Ollie is a 5-year-old squirrel monkey. Thank you so much for joining in today. Go ahead and leave me a comment down below. I am using a new streaming platform, so I want to make sure that everything is working and that this is transferring over to YouTube. Hopefully it is. Hopefully I set everything up correctly. Ollie is eating some egg right now. He's got some cashews up here. All right, thank you for confirming that is it showing up on YouTube then? And then I've got some tomatoes and some ham here and some cheese. Hi, Christina, how are you? So I'm using this today because I can highlight comments. So see, hello. So Ollie can go through and say hello to everybody. Hi, Cindy. I know a lot of people were getting confused on some of our lives with questions and stuff that I was trying to answer because chat would go so fast. But using this software, there might be a couple of, glitches and stuff, but it does allow me to be able to control the comments a little bit better. So that is nice. Hi, Kimberly. How are you today? I know. I am so sorry we didn't post for a little bit because we actually just got done with some sort of stomach virus. Oh, Ollie just flicked cheese on me. I'm not sure what it was. I actually went and bought one of the tests from Walgreens to see if it was like flu A or flu B or even, the good old 2020 virus, and they all came up negative. So I have no idea what it was, but it took out everybody besides Big Luke so far. So hopefully he doesn't get it. But during that time when we do have things like that, we do not have Ollie out as much just because we don't want to transfer any of that to him. Poor Monk would be miserable if he was having liquids coming out from both ends and not able to keep food down. So just for his safety, we didn't pull him out and handle him too much. But I am feeling so much better. My eldest is the last so far of us, and he's on day 2, so he should be feeling much better. It's like a 24-hour, comes out both ends. It's terrible. Horrible. Oh, I wish I could get a nap, Christina. I need a nap. I am just not a napper, though, so I can't nap. I wish I could. Oh, good. I'm so glad. Cindy, Ollie is 5 years old. He turns 6 in August. I can't believe he's that old already. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, I have no idea what it was. It wasn't good though. That's for sure. It started last Sunday, so it's been going through everybody in the house all week. Definitely not fun. Hi, Charlene. Haven't seen you in a while. Huh. Yeah, so far. Rubbing it in that Luke and Ollie didn't get it. No, I'm kind of glad though, because it's not a fun one. Not a fun one. And honestly, my poor washing machine is very tired of washing stuff. So yes, definitely feeling so much better. It's never a good day when I am laying in bed because that never happens. So I am feeling crummy if I am in bed. What else are you eating there, Monk? What you got? You don't want nobody to see what you got? Oh, okay. He's got some Canadian bacon. Huh. We bought some to put it in the freeze dryer. We made a breakfast scramble. So Luke wanted bacon in his, so his has some bacon bits, and mine has Canadian bacon. He's running around with it in his mouth. I don't want it, Monk. That's funny. Yes, I can definitely understand. Busy, busy, busy. Yeah, and Christina, I think a lot of it is too is we had people over as well, and so that kind of broke the bubble barrier that we've had all winter. So I don't know if that's where we got it from, but the exposure is definitely starting. Cohen starts t-ball here soon, and Xylee will start cheerleading, so it's pretty much inevitable for us to catch up on all the sicknesses that everybody has had. I know strep throat has been going around in the school districts, so thankfully we have dodged that, because that is no fun. I know, I'm so sorry. Luke says, ugh. The worst part about having your kids in sports when you homeschool is getting all the sicknesses, but you are just running around everywhere today. Yeah. Ollie says, I feel great. Yes, it feels like so long ago. I occasionally go back through and watch older videos, and I'm just amazed by his progress, how well he's doing, and just seeing how much his personality has changed is like really cool to see. Oh, Monk. Because before he'd just be zipping around the room, and there'd be no way that I would be able to film him like this. So it's definitely nice that you're going to pull him down. Go ahead. If he pulls those down, he's going to scare himself and freak out, just so everybody knows. Yep, I already called it. Kimberly, let's see. The youngest Cohen is 5. His birthday's in June, so close to 6. And then Xylee, her birthday is in April, and she is 7, so almost 8. And then my eldest is 19 and leaves in 2 weeks for the Air Force. So he's getting one last dose of sickness before he leaves. Oh no, no more snow. We did not get any snow this year. I was kind of sad. I kind of wanted a little bit, because when we don't have a good, deep, solid frost, the bugs just don't die off. So it's always mosquitoes, ticks, the June bugs. They're always so bad when we don't have a good solid freeze. So this year I'm expecting it to be bad. And the mice. The mice are really bad too if we don't get a good freeze. I know they grow up so fast. Luke and I look at them every now and then, and we're like, where did time go? Like, I can't believe. Oh, you dropped your toy. I just can't believe that they're already that age. And that Ollie's that age too. Don't drop my glass bowl, Monk. Luke, Cindy says hi. Luke still might be in the chat. That is a great question. I actually don't know the price of them. Ollie wasn't purchased, but I'm sure, who knows with inflation, but I'm sure it's 9 to 12K easy, depending on what species, what breeder, where you're located. So it really just depends on a lot of different things. They're certainly not cheap, and they're not cheap to have as pets either. They eat a lot, don't you? Ollie eats so much. Hello, how are you today? Do we like this version of being able to stream, or do we prefer the YouTube side? So with this, I can like highlight comments, and I'm not sure though if you guys like this form better or not. Luke and I were just talking about if we use this platform from here on out, we should be able to connect this and Facebook and be able to stream at the same time on both. Since I know we have a lot of people that just prefer Facebook. Facebook is not my jam, but that would be pretty cool to be able to interact with both sides of the community. Huh, Monk? I personally do not want any more pets. Right, Ollie? Okay, so the one downside of this streaming thing is I cannot change the camera view. Get off. Stop. You don't need to be. I guess we'll just have to turn it around. So the one downfall of this platform is I cannot turn my camera back and forth like I can with YouTube unless I physically do it. Yes, incoming for sure. Okay, so it is easier to see like what we're responding to and everything. I kind of figured it might be a little bit. I know, he just kept jumping on me. He kept giving me that look, and I was like, oh, I tried to get further and further away from the tower, but Ollie said nope. That's a good question. So what are the pros and cons of having a monkey, and do they shed like cats? So they don't really shed. However, that could be because we keep the temperature in the house consistent year round. But I would assume that if there was a fluctuation from hot to cold, that they would shed and get a thicker coat before wintertime, just like a cat or a dog would. But for the most part, I don't notice any shedding with him. But that could just be due to us keeping the house consistent. What is that popping noise? What is that? Hang on, I think Luke's gonna go check out what that noise was. My freeze dryer's on, and I'm hoping it wasn't my freeze dryer. Oh, it was you. Okay. I thought it was the freeze dryer. I was terrified there for a second. So one of the cons would be that they are very messy. They're messy, they're destructive. The vet bills are very expensive, and you cannot just take them to a regular vet. You have to take them to a vet that specializes in primates. So they charge a lot more, and it does cost more to travel. So like ours is, I want to say, an hour and a half or 2 hours away from us. So that would definitely be a con. Some of the pros is they can, I guess it would be a pro and a con. They can pick up on emotions. And so if you're having a bad day, he would typically come and be more loving on me, or, just want to be around me. So they can pick up on stuff like that, just like a cat or a dog would. Huh, Monk. Right? Another thing, another thing is they're very social. So they are like social as in they're people, and they want to be around their people as much as they can. So that's another kind of cool thing. let's see here. Oh, that's kind of crazy. Hi, Christy. How are you today? We are trying out using StreamYard, which is a streaming platform. I've used it on my other channel, but thought we would try it out on here so we can highlight comments, and that way it doesn't get lost as much on who I'm trying to reply to. What you got up here? I think he's eaten all of the Canadian bacon out of there. Whoa. He's looking for something to destroy. I can see it on his monkey brain. Are we going to pull down that? You going to pull it down? If he pulls it down, he's going to scare himself, and it'll be loud. So I'm just warning everybody. I don't know why, but like I said, I don't know why, but Ollie just hates the blinds being up. I don't know. He destroys them every time. Yeah, you're mad. Well, don't be mad at me. You did it. You did it. You do it every time. Mm-hmm. Go play. Go play. No. Hmm? You want this? Here's your toy. Here. Going back to your food bowl? There's that. No. So he's upset. He's scared himself. So that's why he came over to make sure I was okay. I'm okay. He's such a nervy little monk. What you doing over here? Hmm? Dum, 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 dum. You hear it? You want to go see what it is? Go see. Go on. What was it? Hmm? You hear it? It's just a motorcycle. Yeah. Look at that sunshine, Monk. It's still a little bit too cold to have Ollie outside. It's only like 50 degrees out right now, so hopefully, though, this coming week we can get some warmer weather. Hi, Asher. How are you today? Whoa. We're going across the room, I guess. Monkey. Ollie. What'd you see? Huh? Ooh, I thought he was going to jump on my head, but he jumped right above me. Boom, boom, boom. Back to the window. What you seeing out there? Is there anything out there? Hmm? Hmm? It is definitely warmer over by the window. That is for sure. Hello, how are you? He might be trying to look for you to play peekaboo. He's like, it is time, father. Boop, 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 boop. Ugh. He is definitely like a flying potato. I'm hoping he doesn't get, ow, don't do that. I'm hoping he doesn't get much bigger because I would not like a 10-pound monkey jumping on my head. What? What? I'm trying to pet you. Did you poopy in your diaper? Because it stinks right now. Did you poop? You did? Oh no. Oh no. What's that trend where it's like, oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. I didn't bring another diaper up to change it. I didn't. Oh, that's a question for Luke. How's the blue banana tree going? Would we ever get a companion monkey for Ollie to keep him company? No. They are just so much work, so much money. And honestly, right now, he is established in the pecking order, and adding in another monkey could create some issues there. And it could potentially be more stressful for him than what it would be worth. So we generally have him out with us all day anyways. So he's around somebody all the time. Whoa. What you mad at? Oh, there's somebody outside. You see him? Oh, yeah. That's the new neighbor. You see him out there, Monk? Yeah. So right now, the blue banana trees, they die down in the winter and then they come back in the spring. So it should be coming back here soon, actually. Yeah, he probably did. He was like, come and change me, please. All I did was get to smell it, which was fantastic. Yeah, you scoping out that neighbor, huh? I don't think the neighbor knows that we have a monkey. Yeah, you tell him. You tell him. Ollie is a very, very nosy neighbor, y'all. Very nosy. Look, they got groceries, so he's going to be going to his car a couple times. Okay? You don't get to be the boss of the whole street. No, just in this house, okay? Yeah, thank goodness. No poop on the floor. It is not time to get swifty. Honestly, Charlene, we do not talk to any of the neighbors. Mainly because we don't really need to know them. I mean, those duplexes, people come in and out of there like almost every year, so, or every 6 months. But I think I've met the lady on the left side one time, and that was just to tell her that I got some of her mail. And other than that, we don't really mess with them. I do know the lady next to us. They've been there at their house for like 13 or 14 years. So we do talk to them, and then we talk to the people behind us. He is a neighborhood watch monkey. He should start charging. Start charging to take care of the neighborhood. Be the watchful eye. Right? That's a good question. So, for the most part, we have him out in spurts and not like super long periods of time because you don't want them to get diaper rash. So, for the most part, 3 or 4 times a day would be about what we change his diaper. But we do not have him diapered 24/7. In his main enclosure, he doesn't wear a nappy. So, I know a lot of owners have their monkeys in diapers 24/7, but we just feel like Ollie needs the breathing room to be free. So we don't have him in him all the time. Yes, they do die back and come back. I guess if it's warm all the time, though, they probably wouldn't. They would probably stay the entire season or the entire year. We've been looking, Charlene. We've been looking. The problem is there's just nothing in our price range that has everything I want. I am like, I have to have a basement in my next house, and that is just not something that they do down south. So we haven't been able to find one. We've been looking though. Something with a basement and some more land would be great. And there he goes, trying to be destructive again. Why are you creeping around for? You're silly. I hope so. I mean, we've got plenty of time. We're not like needing to move tomorrow, so. Yes, up north they have them, but it just seems like down here in the south they do not have basements. Or if they have a basement, it's like a walkout basement where most of it is above ground, and I'm like, that defeats the purpose of a basement if 90% of it is above the ground. You can't really call it a basement. So that's how they do it here though. And even the realtor I was working with had said we need to take that off of your must have list. And I pretty much told him, then you're not the realtor for me because that is a must have no matter what. We're not just going to be slammed into a house that does not meet that specifically. I can bend on a lot of other things, but that is just one of those things I will not bend on. Thank you, Kimberly, for stopping in. We appreciate you. Ollie, I think you got some toys over here. Yeah, this is like a bag of toys. Come here. Let's see what's in here. You can come check them out. What did you find? Yes. Like I said, we're not in a super hurry to move. We're stable. We don't really have any necessary reasons to move other than we just want a basement and more land. That's just because what we enjoy doing is gardening and canning and preserving. So that is the reason why. It's kind of hard to do that in a town plot. I'd like to have more chickens, just to have a little bit more freedom. Don't put the bag over your head, silly. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. I've even said, though, that I would be okay if it didn't have a basement, but it had a root cellar or some sort of storm shelter. I know they make them now where you can buy them and I don't know, like put them down on cement that's outside. So that way, if there is a tornado or a storm, you can just run inside of it and it's storm proof. But something like that. I would prefer a basement though, because I do a lot of canning and that is just the best way to keep food. Yes, the tornadoes have that's the uptick in the amount of severe weather is really why I'm making that a non-negotiable, because it's just becoming more and more, and I don't think it's going to get any better. So it definitely stinks. We don't really have a great solid plan if a tornado does come. The closest friend I have is like a mile down the road, so that does have a basement, but that would require pre-planning and everything like that. And I would just prefer to just be like, okay, come on, kids, let's just go down to the basement, hang out for a couple hours, play some board games, and not really have to worry about that part of it. Hi, Polly. How are you today? I'm originally from Ohio, so up north, like basements is just like a normal thing. And I guess I didn't realize either until we got down here in North Carolina that basements are like very rare. Huh, monk. If I had a bigger yard, I'd just dig myself a little root cellar and go that route. Yeah, we've definitely looked into them, but they're so expensive. Very expensive. Good deal. Huh, monk, you're just a silly monk. What you eating now? What'd you get? Oh, some egg. So he's got some hard-boiled egg he's chewing on. Ah, yes. My older brother lives in Indiana, actually. Yep, nope, they don't. It just seems like some areas they do and some they don't. I just always thought that it was a normal thing. Just like garages here are not normal, or they're rare to have a garage on a house here down south. A lot of carports or like open carports, but to have an actual garage is rare. Oh man. Right before they moved. So it's been what, a year now almost since they've moved? That's funny. They used to sell them at our local grocery store, and I could get them there for Ollie. And then I was getting them from my farmer friend, but they don't raise quail, I don't think, over the winter time. And the grocery store stopped carrying them during the egg shortage. So I'm not sure. I haven't looked since then if they have them, but quail eggs are like the perfect size for Ollie to run around with. Yes, yes, the open cornfields. Yep, and soybean fields. Yep, yep. I think they will. Monkeys are pretty smart. Once they develop a connection, it's pretty much always there. I don't know of any Asian markets here. I don't think there is any. We'd have to go to the next town over. Huh. Whoop. Hello. I'm coming back over. Hmm. Oh, thank you. My ear did need cleaned. Yes, it did. That one need it too? Hmm? What about yours? Do yours need cleaned? No. No. What? I'm trying to pet you, but I'm trying to hold the camera too. Greedy monk. Oh, no, I know. Why don't you go say hi? Say hello. Say hello. Hmm. You're just snuggling. You had some snacks. Now you just want to snuggle. Hmm? Hmm. Yeah, back over there. Alrighty then. Well, so when we first got him, he was definitely not calm at all. I don't think he calmed down until he turned like 3.5 or 4-ish. And capuchins, I think, calm down a little bit sooner than they do. I think Happy is calmer than what Ollie was when he was like 3. But that's just kind of the difference between monkey species is squirrel monkeys are just generally all over the place all the time. So, huh. Does he see? I can't see when I turn my phone like that. I can't see what's being recorded. So that is kind of the downfall of using StreamYard, is I can't change the angle of the phone or like the camera view without like stopping the stream and having to restart. I'll have to go back through and watch. Now I'm curious. Now I need to know. Well, at least I don't think I can. I think I can turn the camera off and on, but I don't think I can switch it. Yeah, see, I can turn it off and on, but it doesn't let me switch. What you thinking, Monk? Ollie's a good example of what your ADHD brain is sort of like. Yeah, he's all over the place all the time. Huh. All the time, all over. So I think another advantage of using this streaming would be that we could potentially have guest up streaming with us and being able to chat back and forth live or whatever. So maybe that's something that I will open up to my members. And if one of my members is like comfortable enough being on camera or being on chat, we could definitely, that would be pretty cool to start incorporating more people who have like been here since the beginning. Cause I mean, it's been 5 years now. So hi, Tracy, how are you? Oh no, so did my hand and arm. Well, hopefully it wasn't my head. Had a big head. Hello, Gary. He says, hello, Ollie. Oh, Ollie just yawned. We're using StreamYard today. Don't usually use it for this channel, but yeah, you can't forget me. Ah, Monk. Right? So you can't forget my mom. Oh, good. I'm so glad. So glad. Are you full yet? I think he's pretty much ate everything. He's been picking at his egg. Are you done? Hmm? He ate all the bacon, all the cheese. Yes, I know. I know. Here, you want this one? No? Oh, see, that's the only bad part about StreamYard. So now my head looks big too, I'm assuming. Oh, you hear it? Go see. What is it? What is it? I think you missed it, Monk. You missed whatever it was. He did eat the best things first. That is for sure. He ate the things that he doesn't get very often first. Because I think that there was a chunk of potato in there too. Because I did a bunch of potatoes and put those in the freeze dryer with our breakfast scramble. So I gave him a little chunk of potato. We don't usually feed him potato chunks. And he ate the bacon, the Canadian bacon, and the cheese. He's like, I get eggs all the time, so. What you thinking, Ollie? Hmm? Hmm? Hi, Debbie. Debbie says it's cold and rainy in Tampa. Oh yeah, you guys are getting that big storm system. I think Luke mentioned that earlier this morning that there was a big storm system going through down there. Who wouldn't want dessert first? Fact. Yep. All the good stuff. Huh. He's just chilling out. Where are you going? Is neighbor out there? Your daddy never came and played peekaboo with you. And no, he never came and played. Hold on. I don't need you on me. Ah. What? You get to play with me all the time. What? They want to see you, not me. Not me and my big arm and my big head. What? It's big old eyes. What? Oh, all the snuggies. All the snuggies. Are you cold? Your toe was cold. I felt it go up my nose. Yeah. Can I touch it? No. Are you itchy or what is going on here? I don't know what's going on. You're being goofy. And that's my eye. So I always close my eyes when he puts his fingers near them because I wear contacts and he can see like the round part of my contacts, and he's literally tried to pull my contacts out of my eyeballs before. So I always close my eyes if I feel like his hand is coming close to them. Spelling is not my strong suit. That is for sure. So if you spelled it wrong, I wouldn't know any different. Thanks for joining in. We appreciate you stopping by, chatting with us, saying hello. Hopefully we will be live again here sometime this week, later in the week. Trying to figure out my schedule so we can be live more often, huh? Ew, 14 degrees, gross. Christina, you can keep that. Yuck. That's too cold. Too cold, too cold. Yeah, Luke does not like the cold. I think the only time of year we want it to be cold and snowy is right before Christmas. Any other time, just give us warm. Christmas time, though, the kids like it to be snowy. Typing on a phone is never easy. That is for sure. That is for sure. What you seeing? Oh, you hear Chamboy barking. Are you pulling all the fluff off? Can I have it? Can I have it? I can. He's like, you can, but I'm not giving it up. Ugh. I like it cold when I'm trying to sleep. Ollie, I can't read the comments like this. You just keep jumping on me. Then as soon as I do this, then you just jump off. Like that. Yes, I need to do that and get a little better at that. To be honest, lives are a little bit more sporadic. I just not very good at scheduling stuff and staying on the schedule because things just happen with young children. So I don't want to tell people that I'm going to be live and then I don't end up being live. I don't think that's fair. So that's generally why it's like last minute. I'm playing peekaboo. Say peekaboo. You see her, Daddy? Chan is an old man. I think he's pushing 13, 14. He's an old doggy. He's getting extra disgruntled the older he gets. He can't hear or see very well anymore, so he thinks that we don't hear or see him. 14. Yeah, I knew he was getting there. So he will now bark if he thinks that no one's around, even though, like, I'll be laying in the bed and he'll be laying on his bed in the bedroom and he'll bark and it'll scare the absolute knips out of me. And I think that he just doesn't think that I'm in there because I'm just like quietly watching my phone with my headphones in, and he forgets that I'm in there. But it definitely scares me. And I have to go over and scratch him, and then he'll be like, "Oh, somebody is here," and then he'll stop. But I know time is flying. Chan has been around for a long time. What did you find? What is that? Is that plastic? Can I have it? No. Hey, now. Ow, this nail needs trimmed, Ollie. Whatever nail that was, we got to trim that one. Yeah, kids are never ending. And since we homeschool, they're just always here. So I never know. That's plastic. Drop that. Hey, good boy. There, he dropped it. Oh, that was a cashew. You can have that. That's a cashew. There. I think he had plastic in his one hand and then tried to grab the cashew to be like, see, I didn't have nothing bad, but he and I both know that was a piece of plastic. They're tricky little tricksters. Aren't you, monkey? I would like to try to, I have been trying to be a little bit more consistent, like Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, in between 3:30. I've been trying to be in that kind of time frame for doing lives. So seems to be where we can catch the most people. Ugh. If we do them during the week, we don't really seem to catch as many of the longer time subscribers. We seem to catch more of like the kids, which is fine, but Monk, we don't mind talking to all the kids. But then we get a lot of the questions that kids ask, and sometimes we get some trolls. Just happens. He is shouting the cashew now. He's like, nope. Nope. That's okay. They're going to go in his next food bowl. He just doesn't know it yet. Which actually, it's about time for your next food bowl, even though you've been eating for an hour. Yeah. No? He thought about it. You thought about it, huh? Oh, but he does. He definitely does. That's with all content creators though. I mean, you get trolls on no matter what content you're putting onto the net. So now he grabbed a cashew. You got one? Excuse me. Ooh. Did you get another one? Yeah. He is just a silly monk. We get lots of hate though for like him being in a diaper, or they'll watch 2 seconds of the video and see he's on a lead. Or they think he needs to be outside without a lead, which is illegal here. Just a lot of people that are just uneducated, really. All right, Monk, you are about at an hour. So I think we are going to jump off. I'm going to give Ollie his next food bowl and get dinner started. Hopefully we can upload some more this week, and I will reach out on my members tab to everybody that's a member to see if there's anybody who maybe wants to come and stream with us next week. And I'll open up that opportunity and see if there's anybody that just wants to chit chat back and forth, whether they have their camera on or not. And, you know, just give us some more interaction and make it a little bit more interesting to hang out with us. I thank everyone for coming and hanging out with us. Luke says thank you as well. We appreciate you guys, and we hope that you have a wonderful week. We will see you next week.